You good?
I am great.
All right, man. We're recording already.
Are we? Oh,
We're
okay.
recording, y'all.
Hello, good people.
Welcome to the Where's Brunch podcast, episode 14.
14. Wow.
14.
14.
I think I got it right this time.
Okay, we've been doing it a lot, so
Pause.
we haven't done it a lot. So yeah, 14. Damn.
14, yo.
Hey.
We would have been further ahead, but we moved.
Yes.
So we had to pause for a while. But
We are right where we were supposed to be.
right where we're supposed to be.
Boom.
In the building, closing out the year.
It's the end of the year.
As we
it's
do.
the end of the year.
This is the end of the year. Did you just make that up just now?
I did.
Ooh, you're
Hey,
talented. That's
I'm
talent.
talented.
This is called a corpse reviver number 1.
Shit.
You just demonetized us within 2 minutes.
My bad. Shites.
Right. Cheers to you.
Cheers to
You
you.
sip first, and then I'll sip next, so
Okay.
we don't have dead air on the podcast while we over here drinking. What do you think about that?
Oh, well, on the nose, it smells very boozy.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's alcohol.
That is, excuse me. That is,
Ooh.
like I said, corpse reviver number 1, which is cognac, apple brandy,
Okay.
and sweet vermouth, and some Angostura bitters.
Whew.
I use the white Hennessy cognac instead of the Remy Martin. I use the white Hennessy
White Hennessy.
on this one, so it's really nice. What do you
That's
think
the
about
black people's drink. White Hennessy.
it? You know, black people get white Hennessy at like they coming back home from Jamaica with plutonium or some
From
shit.
Aruba. No, they are coming back with vibranium.
Vibranium, that's even better. They're coming back with vibranium, and nobody else got it,
And nobody else got it.
but everyone has it.
Black people, I've seen my dad hoard bottles of white Hennessy.
White Hennessy. I've had this white Hennessy. I think I got it from Jamaica or Dominican Republic a very long time ago.
You've had it a long time.
I've only had it with Sprite until this moment.
What?
It's good with Sprite.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's cool with Sprite. Yeah, it's really good with Sprite actually. But I don't drink soda, so
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I haven't been having it. So I said today, so I pulled the Remy out. I said, you know what? Let me use the white hen. The white hen.
Got a little Henny.
You know what I'm saying?
A little Henny.
Henny might have you doing a little something for a little bit of money.
Little strange.
What's
Something
the
strange for a little change. Hey.
Yo, how you doing, man?
Hey. I'm good. I feel good.
You know I like to know.
I feel really good today. Today I did a self-care day.
You did, yo. You crushed that self-care shit today. Jeez.
If you
I'm a
want to
little
know what a
jealous.
self-care day can look like, you got to plan it out. You got to think about it. You got to lay in bed. You got to say, okay, this is what I will do. This is what I won't do. And you want to do things that are going to bring you joy and relaxation and peace and all those things.
For those out there listening,
Yes.
this is what her self-care day would sound like to you. Over and over again.
Yes. Over and over again.
All right.
Until I'm asleep.
One more time for the self-care day.
Yes.
So I'm happy for you. I'm glad you did it.
Thank you. I decided to listen to my body. I've had a bit of a rough week. A little bit like, just little ailments here and there, and feeling really tired. Mm-hmm. Just feeling fatigued. Just really feeling, not taking any days off. The cold weather is really hard on my body. And I just woke up this morning. You said you knew last night that I wasn't going to work.
You mentioned it yesterday. I'm
I
like,
did.
I know me. So
Yeah. So once that was, and then when I woke up this morning, I went and I was just like, I want to get back in that bed.
yeah. She got up. She got back down.
I got back in the bed.
Back
It
in
was
the
great.
bed,
I
yo.
covered Beans up in his bed, put the blanket over him, and slept in, and it felt so good. And then I went to Wegmans, got stuff for dinner, got stuff that I needed. Made my little adrenal cocktail.
Yep.
And I took a bath. I soaked. And you know it's a good soak when you break a sweat. Like, you like, whoo, you just sweating. Like, you know.
You know you took a serious bath when you got to go take a shower afterwards.
Well, you should take a shower after a bath anyway.
Man, I'm just cracking jokes. I know. Whoa, wait a minute. Us boys, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Listen, we take a bath. That's it. That counts.
I've never even seen you take a bath.
No, you haven't.
Yeah. So I took a bath and then I took a shower. I took a soak. So it was like magnesium salts with eucalyptus, some lavender salts, and then some lavender bubble bath. And that felt really good. And I also had a mimosa with me.
Yes, you did.
Because why not?
While I'm out here slaving at work.
He didn't even bother me. Beans ain't bother me. Beans
you closed the door. We couldn't bother you.
Beans went and got in his bed. He was like, all right.
I think I heard you. I think I heard the door lock when you went inside.
Oh
my
gosh.
You locked the door.
Because I was talking to you through the door when I heard noises. Like, hey.
What that noise? Have a self-care day.
And so then after that, I didn't want what I thought I was going to have for breakfast. So I ordered something from the restaurant downstairs.
You forgot I had the oud incense going when you came out of your bath.
I came out of the tub and it was like.
Smelled like Morocco in here.
It was like a spa for real in here. And I was like,
the eucalyptus candle, the oud incense.
I was like, he's trying to get some again.
Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen.
Give it to me. Give it to me. So yes, I showered and the incense was burning. It smelled amazing. I ordered some food. I sat on the couch. I watched a little bit of Dead to Me season 3. I wasn't really paying attention because slowly my body was like, girl, go to sleep.
Right.
And then I was asleep.
Yeah, you were sleep. You went to sleep. You didn't take a nap. You went to sleep. you went to sleep.
It was the best thing ever.
It was incredible. I just to watch. I'm like, jeez, I just came in here to get some water.
I didn't hear you.
Yeah, I took my slippers off because they made too much noise. So I slid across the floor in my socks to get some water. Dropped like 2 ice cubes in my water. Thought it was making too much noise and just left back out.
I didn't hear a thing.
I know, but you know I don't be want to wake you up when you get sleep.
I appreciate you, but I was out cold and nothing was going to wake me because I wanted to sleep.
She said nothing was going to wake me.
The phone was chiming, pinging, ponging, whatever. Nothing was going to wake me up. And then I woke up and came out of it. We talked for a little bit and I made dinner.
Yeah, you did. I tried to take the responsibilities of dinner away from you. Not saying that I was gonna cook it, but like, well, you don't have to cook if you don't.
What was we gonna eat?
Figure out something else.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying, you know, self-care day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I went to the store. I got everything for dinner.
Yeah, you knocked it out.
And I made it, and it was so good.
I ate too much. That salmon was good as hell.
It was so juicy, y'all.
Yeah, it was nuts.
It was a garlic brunch. It was like a garlic honey glazed salmon with some lemons on top.
She injects her salmon with olive oil or something. I'm telling you, it's not supposed to be that juicy. How does that happen? Salmon is not that juicy when it's in the water alive still.
Well, I don't know.
How do you do that, man?
I don't know.
I don't want to know because I can't duplicate it any damn way. So keep all of your secrets to yourself.
I just love to cook for you and see you enjoy
the food. I appreciate that. Mm-hmm. I like to eat food, delicious food. Mm-hmm. And you had roasted sweet potatoes with it. Mm-hmm. It was really good.
That's a good meal.
Yo, we had this is the last pod of the year.
How about that?
Yep. What, do you hear a ringing sound? Oh, that's your dog snoring down there. I heard like a tone, this tone. I don't think that comes through on the recording. Not that it matters, but
he's snoring.
He's down there getting it in lawnmower style.
Listen, you know we related. He sleeps like this, no tomorrow.
Like this. Listen. So yeah, this is the last part of the year.
It is. It is. We made it.
We made it.
First of all, we started this podcast this year.
Yeah.
And now we made it to here we are.
I know.
The end of the year. So much has happened.
I think we found our new decor.
I think we did.
I mean, that's not going to be here for the new year. We have more other things to get for the house first. But yes. I think we found our new setup. Mm-hmm. It's going to be dope.
I think so.
Yeah, it's going to be fly.
Yeah, buddy.
But yeah, we want to talk about some of our top things this year.
Okay.
Are you prepared? I don't know if you are. Are you prepared?
Well, I was asleep today.
You were sleeping today instead of preparing.
I mean, you sent me the thing yesterday, and I was like, "Oh, is that for the podcast today?" And then I was like, "Oh, wait, no, the podcast is tomorrow. That's not today." And I was like, "Man."
And then today we're sitting on the couch like, "All right, we just watched Abbott Elementary. What we gonna do next?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I'll pick up the remote," and you're like, "Oh, we pod today." I said, "Oh shit!" Completely forgot.
Totally forgot.
And here we are.
And here we are, ladies and gentlemen.
So we have a few categories that we're gonna discuss today. Some tops for 2022.
Okay, tops for 2022. Let's do it.
Not like top 5 or people always do lists and stuff like that. But it's just top. So let's go first with personal moments or achievements. Your tops for 2022. Now, I prepared for this. I have notes. You want me to go first to help drive this?
No. Personal achievements, I can say for 2022. Mm-hmm. For me, or just in everything encompassing.
You, us.
Okay. So first, I completed a year of therapy.
Oh, nice. We're gonna definitely give an applause for that. It's dope.
I think that was really,
I can't believe it's been a year. Yeah?
It's been a year now, a year or more. But I think that was really important for me to take that time for myself because it opened me up to so many other things, and it allowed me to look at myself and look at my behaviors, to look at my triggers, to look at all of these things, to look at my associations, to look at my friendships, to look at friendships maybe that weren't really friendships, to look at family dynamics, to look at my parenting, to look at being a mother, to look at being then a girlfriend. And then the next milestone I will say is us getting married.
Hey, that was huge.
This was not in the plan in January. I just want everybody to know, okay? This was not, getting married was not in the January vision board.
Last January?
It was not in the vision board for
2022.
It was not the vision of 2022. This was nowhere. Was it for you?
No, we weren't talking about getting married.
We were not talking about getting married this year. No, it was not. So that was a major milestone or accomplishment, and I feel like my openness to it a lot came from the work that I was doing on myself.
No doubt. That's dope.
And I felt good. I felt like, I want to say my weight loss journey or my health journey or something like that, but what I will say is that I feel like I've accomplished not beating myself up about my body so much this year.
Indeed. And now you're finding out that we discussed this last pod, but you're finding out that you were never justified in beating yourself up about it because it was things that weren't completely in your control.
Working against me behind the scenes.
Working against you behind the scenes.
We're going to put these 10 pounds back on.
It'd be your own body.
It'd be your own body, okay? I'm up here working out, pumping and sweating, all these things. And in the background, my body's like, 5 pounds.
Yeah.
5 pounds. We going to do it.
Yeah.
And so being comfortable in my skin at this age of 46 has been a huge accomplishment for me. I am not beating myself up about whatever size my jeans are, okay? So I'm at an 8 petite right now. Most of my life I've been like a 4 or 6, and I'm good right here, okay?
Right.
Because I am a woman of a particular age, and they do say that as you get older, your body shifts and things and hips and booty and all these things start happening. But I am embracing wherever it is right now, giving myself the grace. And being happy in it, loving myself, and not talking so negatively to myself about where I am. Like, oh my God, I should be this and that, blah, 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 blah. Because if I was doing that, I would be so miserable right now.
Yes, yeah, because you'll never be satisfied.
I would be so sad right now.
A lot of times, even when we do lose the weight, even though we've lost the weight and we may lose the inches, you still look at yourself a certain way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like from being where you were, it's like almost like trauma, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, like, dang, you still look at yourself like, I need to lose, I need to lose, I need to lose, I need to do more, I need to do more. So you can never be satisfied. So finding that, you know, being comfortable with yourself, discovering that in yourself or whatever, and embracing that, it's dope. It's a good thing. Psychologically, it's huge.
It is. And also, I will say this.
Uh-oh. They don't have a drum roll.
Having love in your life is a different thing. When it's a genuine happiness and love and fulfillment and all of these things, it just feels different, and you experience it and you embrace it, and I think it affects your whole aura. I think it affects your being, your vibe, your everything, and you make me blush all the time.
Hey, man, come on, man.
And I feel like just love, because if you are coming from a place of love and you are giving love and you are receiving love, then love stays around you.
Yeah.
And it's just like, just how your life is. It's
a beautiful thing. You you would think that we're performing for a crowd sometimes. We're at home by ourselves. The way we be acting. How do young people say, why are we like this? It's a great thing.
It's a great thing.
It's just us and you know, and Beans. You know, Beans get upset when he gets too much. He senses too much happiness.
He comes, he runs like, what the hell y'all doing?
Yeah. But yeah, man, that's definitely true. You know, I believe in that and agree with that 1,000%.
So I feel like those are the immediates that I thought of for 2022 that just felt like, what a year this has been. And I know we threw a curveball at everybody when we was like, boom, married. And it was just, it was a natural progression.
Yeah.
It felt really, really great.
So, that I'll
That's
run
me.
through. So I'll start off with the one that you know, of course, we got married.
Yeah.
Huge, beautiful, great success story there. A great accomplishment. Is a highlight of the year for sure. You know what I'm saying? Us getting married. And that's the act of us committing to each other on that level. I can put the ceremonies separate. The ceremony itself.
Yeah.
I didn't even have that on the list, but while I'm speaking about us getting married, because we can get married at the justice of the peace, and that union, you know, us making that decision is still the same.
Yeah.
But the ceremony itself was just, woo, man.
It was.
That's a close second, I guess.
It was dope. Shout out to James, Tuna Ford.
Yeah, so, you know what I'm saying?
And
And Donnie.
And Donnie.
And you know what I'm saying?
And Shanae.
And Shanae, you know what I'm saying? And everyone who showed up.
Yes.
And even those who couldn't show up that wanted to be there, we love y'all.
We feel it. We felt the love.
We felt the love.
Thank you.
And
for everybody who said, wait, what?
Right. Boom, Mary. You would think we made that up. You came up with that, and then you found the cake topper for it. That's pretty hard. People love that.
Yeah, and we will have the cake topper back out again for our anniversary, and we will have cake.
Right.
The cake is in the freezer. Yes, I did save it.
Yes.
1 year anniversary, we will pop out that cake again.
Next for me is we started this podcast. That's a huge accomplishment that I share with you. You know what I mean? Great accomplishment. No, shout out to us for that, man.
Shout out to you for the vision and the because I'm like flighty, y'all. I'm just the talent. I say this all the time. I am just the talent. Just show up. Yes, I do my data and I'll do some research and some statistics and stuff like that. But you are the brains behind all of this. You learned about all of the stuff. Like
lighting, audio,
key grip. He's the key grip.
The two very important things, people: lighting and audio.
But even doing the YouTube stuff and the video and the what's it, Sprout? What is it called? Buzzsprout thing, and
still getting there.
Uploading all of our stuff and video versus audio and the SEO stuff. Like, I see you doing all of that stuff.
Yeah.
The editing.
Still learning.
all
Yeah.
those things that you do. We don't have a professional.
I produced
person.
the show.
He's a producer. Yes, he produces the show.
Directed.
He does everything, y'all.
Appreciate
it. He's not hired. He's not out for hire right now, but
Nah.
it might be something that he does later.
never
I don't know.
You never
I mean,
know.
if we blow up to the point that somebody else is producing us, then maybe you can produce somebody
Who
else.
knows? I mean, I produce right now. There's no problem. Producing is I don't have to do the lighting and all those things to produce somebody's show. I could produce for sure, like, because I have ideas and vision. But it's not about that. So yes, thank you.
You're
Key grip
welcome.
guy.
Key grip guy.
Another accomplishment for me is the old fashioned cocktail riffs series that I did that I plan on bringing back.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun, and
dope.
it came out really well, I think.
It was well received.
Yeah, it was well received.
A lot of people watched it.
I love highlighting talent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Interesting people. These bartenders out here are amazing. So shout out to all the bartenders who participated in that. Those can be watched on my Whiskey and Kicks channel on YouTube.
Yes.
And
Go watch them. Comment.
go watch those. Though.
Subscribe.
They're dope. Fun. So those are achievements. Moments. I have some moments. Your birthday celebration.
Oh.
Your entire birthday celebration from the beginning to all the way through to Philadelphia, right?
Philadelphia was
the
so
end of it.
dope.
Yeah, that was a great moment for 2022.
Okay.
My birthday in Keys, Costa Rica.
Oh my God.
Also,
Wait, go back. Don't slide over your birthday.
Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale for your birthday.
Yeah, I got all those listed on here.
Okay.
So the Keys, Fort Lauderdale for my birthday, and Costa Rica. Costa Rica, everybody thought we got married there because of the video that we put out. Remember that video of us walking out to the balcony? You had on all white. I had on all white when we were going to
Yeah,
the
we was going to
ceremony.
somebody else's thing.
People thought they thought it looked kind of ceremonial the way you walked out and then I walked out, but it was just a video that we did.
That was just us in the
Just
jungle.
content.
In the jungle. Just filming content.
Another big achievement, I guess, is I feel like my bond with my friends strengthened this year. So our conversations expanded.
Okay.
The topics, the depth, we expanded on all that stuff. We touch on things, pause, and talk about things now that we didn't talk about before. And I think that's because of progression individually, and then in the inclusion of, we brought a new person into, I knew James before this year, but James and I bonded this year more than, in the past and whatnot. This was our year for that, for sure. And then he and Joe bonded, you know what I mean? So, that the bond with my friends strengthened this year, and I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Even reconnected with a good friend of mine that, what I'm saying, we had fallen out for a little bit and whatnot. And then, so that's a great thing. You know what I mean? So that's I think is that all I have on? That's all I have on my list right now. But those are some nice personal moments and achievements for 2022 between the two of us.
Definitely.
I love it.
That was great.
Anybody out there, man, what's some of y'all personal moments and achievements for 2022? What did you experience, man? Tell us about it.
So I left a moment out.
She left him on me. I can see your mind. I can see your brain moving over there.
I was listening to accomplishments, and then I didn't think about the moments. Okay, there was
moments. Yeah,
two moments.
Go for it.
2 moments. So 2 moments. One, my daughter graduating from college is a huge one.
Huge. That's huge.
I'm not gonna cry, but I feel like I'm about to cry.
Crying
but,
is okay.
It's big when your child, your firstborn, the one you pop out.
Oh, I cannot relate.
You cannot relate, but the one that you pop out actually accomplishes such a major life-changing milestone.
Yes, it's dope. Shout out to Jordan.
Shout out to Joe. Congratulations, happy graduation, Joe.
Yeah,
it's only been a week.
Yup.
And we got one more week, and then she's moving. So that was one, and then the other one that I don't know how I could possibly forget. But my trip to Lodi, California.
Woo! Yes. Lodi.
Was
Huge.
such a huge experience for me. Like I can't articulate how life-changing that trip was for me to Lodi and to experience the collective. You're wearing a shirt, the Lodi.
Yep. They bringing me a shirt back.
Collective. Just to experience the people, the winery, the family aspect of all the wineries who welcomed us, the Roots Fund scholars out there. Shout out to the Roots Fund.
Shout out to the Roots Fund
for that trip. That trip was amazing, and it definitely helped to refocus my wine everything.
Yeah.
And I felt like I found some people. I felt like I found some wine people that I didn't necessarily have before.
Yeah.
That I have like my own little text chain of my wine people, and it's a great thing. Shout out to the Lodi wine fam, because we definitely check in on
we coming back out there.
Yeah, we are gonna come.
We were
back
talking
out.
about that Bay trip, that San Francisco trip.
Yeah. Like we do one day Lodi, one day Napa.
Yeah.
Because I got peoples in Napa to see too. So, but
been a few days in San Francisco.
Yeah,
gotta buy an extra suitcase.
Never done San Fran.
Gotta buy an extra suitcase. The shopping.
But the Lodi trip for sure was a life changer. Shout out to Randy. I got the book. Just such an experience. If you don't know a lot about wine, if you don't know a lot about wineries, if you don't know a lot about grape growing, if you don't know a lot about sustainable farming and grapes, and it was something that you read about in the textbooks that's in real life, real time. And it changed everything from my level 3 course to understand that stuff there. So that was a major moment for me. And I went by myself, and it was right after we got married.
You were like,
and I almost was like, I'm not
like,
gonna
man,
go.
You better take your behind out there, yo.
And if I wouldn't have gone, I would have been kicking myself about not
having
that experience.
That was your dream trip.
It was my
from a wine
dream
perspective.
trip for a year. I know everybody talks about Champagne and all these other places. I just wanted to go to Lodi.
Yeah.
Here in the U.S. And there's so many great wines that I came back with, and wine that came in the mail after that I need to re-up on.
Yes, re-up.
It's time for the re-up. So
time for the re-up.
Lodi.
That's dope. That's dope.
Don't want to leave that out. That was a major 2022 experience.
We are going to talk about more about 2022 and going into 2023, but let's break it up a little bit, right?
Okay.
Let's talk about, go a little lighter, so stuff y'all might be able to relate to also. Musical moments. Your top or favorite musical moments of 2022, albums, live performances, whatever musical moments you can think of 2022. What were some of yours?
Okay, first and foremost, I am a hands down, knockdown, drag out Toby Nwigwe fan.
Oh yeah.
That's on 5.
That's that guy right there.
That's my guy,
He and his family
love to see 2022 how they did this year.
Yeah, they crushed it.
From Super Bowl commercials, from the BET stuff to the awards to everything.
He was in the movie too.
Yes, he's doing Transformers. So the new Transformers, he's coming out in that, but he did something else. I forgot.
Yeah, I think he was in something else. I thought I watched it. Maybe
yeah. Oh, the TV show. The Muhammad, remember the Muslim,
right, that kid. Yes, that's exactly.
Yes,
that dude,
yes.
that comedian. He's
the
a comedian.
So to watch that, remembering 2, 3, 4 years ago when I first discovered him on Sundays, he would load these live videos of Fat B braiding his hair. He's just rapping. Just rapping on his couch, and he was self-produced, and it was just a way that I connected with him and her and all that, and it was just them two and the band. And now it's like them plus 3 kids.
The babies.
Plus 3 kids, plus she's pregnant again.
Yo, shout out to them, man.
And
they deserve an applause.
I love that they didn't change.
Yeah, they
musically.
Yeah.
They didn't change. They didn't compromise anything. The sound is the same. He's a little bit more rah-rah with it. It's amazing. That is a concert that I want to go to.
They they seem extremely, okay, we're on the outside looking in,
Yes.
right? So we have no clue, right? But from what I gather and and the energy I absorb from them, they seem extremely grounded, and I think it's intentional because it seems like whenever he travels, he makes sure he takes his family with him, and maybe let me say it like this: they seem to want to keep their family together whenever he travels.
Absolutely.
So you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it
Short
might
of
not
her
just
being
his
delivering
decision.
and can't go.
Right.
Yes.
It's probably, I would think that it's a collective.
Yes, the kids
on
stage.
Thing or whatnot. Yeah, it's dope. It's dope, man. I rock with them. I love them. And his visuals on his videos.
Yes. The
fire.
Outfits, the ladies dancing, the visual. It is an artistic experience every single time he puts out a video.
It's dope.
It's so dope. I love that.
So black.
So black. Yes. So that's
So
my number one. Number two, of course, is going to be the person I listened to whenever I was walking, working out, exercising, or whatever. That would be El Draco, Drake.
Yeah. Champagne Poppy. Lover Boy.
Poppy.
Certified Lover Boy.
Yeah. There was a lot going on with that album, and I listened to it a lot, and I worked out to it a lot. I walked to it. I did everything to that album.
Let's
pause.
Pause. Hey, yo. Let's bounce back and forth on that one real quick. Pause, because it's on my list too, right? So we might as well just talk about it now. Our experience with that, our shared experience with the Drake dance album was. There's footage that we shot and lost.
You never saw it.
And you never saw it, but we crushed that album, and I still listen to it.
Yeah, I still do. When it comes on in my year in review, it came on, and I was like, "Oh yeah, yeah." So I would say Drake was a great. I was mad at him about Meg. And what he said about Megan Thee Stallion, I wasn't pleased with him about that. Let me just keep that real, keep it 100. But the album itself and listening to him and him doing the club thing and the dance thing, I enjoyed it. I felt like, okay, this is a nice turn for me, and I'll dance to it. There were folks that didn't like it, and I was like, you're not cultured.
Right.
So
you ain't been nowhere.
So I loved
Finding
it.
myself.
Yeah. And so then next, of course, I have to say Beyonce.
Okay.
I will say Beyonce, even though I've never been to a Beyonce concert. I've never been to a Drake concert either. And I've never been to a Toby Nwigwe concert. So all three of the people that I'm speaking of, I haven't been to any of their shows. However, I would say the Beyonce album was a lot of samples or a lot of throwbacks to the 90s time when I was loving house club.
Yeah, she paid
all
tribute.
all of that stuff. So it wasn't new per se, because she was using a lot of the old stuff, but I enjoyed it. But I kept thinking to myself, it's interesting. Drake does a dance album. Beyonce does a dance album. Is this a theme? Did they talk about this? Like, how did this happen?
Right. I think Drake's album is more dance than hers is.
Hers is club.
Yeah, and it's like, it's soul in there and it's funk in there. It's a little different. Like his is straight up
club.
Miami
Club.
Hotel lobby.
Yeah.
Like his album is that, and hers is a little different, but it's still.
But I also feel like they both made very LGBTQA plus albums. Both of them.
You might have left a couple letters out.
If I left a couple letters, I'm sorry. I'm trying to learn them.
It might be a parentheses in there too.
Okay, I might have forgotten. But I feel like they both made albums that were friendly to the community.
Yeah, I mean, nothing wrong with that.
And nothing wrong with that. I thought it
Smart.
was dope. I thought it was
it's
great.
dope and smart.
It was great. And so, okay, and then also my favorite group, hands down of all time, Hiatus Coyote, did release an album. It didn't get a lot of play. It got a lot of play for me, but it was great.
But when you say it didn't get a lot of play, where?
I don't know. I just feel like they didn't. I don't think they got a Grammy nod.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that, it just didn't get a lot of push. like the previous album.
Right.
The previous album, they got a Grammy nomination for Breathing Underwater.
Right. With the Grammy game, you got to play the Grammy game, and maybe they just chose not to play the Grammy game.
And with COVID, it's
it costs
hard.
money. Yeah, and it costs money. Like you got to buy into the Grammys. You got to play the Grammy game. I've learned that from watching and listening to other podcasts.
Yes.
You got to play the Grammy game, and when you don't play it, you don't get nominated.
Yeah.
Sometimes you play it and still don't get nominated.
So I listen to some different
You love them.
artists.
They're dope.
I love Hiatus Coyote, and I have seen them in concert twice. And hands down, Nia Palm is one of the best singers and performers out there. So I'm looking forward to them going on the road again and me actually being able to see a show. But I kind of want to see Toby first before I see Hiatus. But they're a great show.
Yeah.
So those are my musical things. I don't think anything else really jumped out at me.
Yeah.
I know you're gonna say Nas King Disease, so we're gonna let you do that. And there's nobody else.
I really don't appreciate the way you said it.
I'm gonna be quiet now.
You know what I'm saying? This is Nas King Disease 3.
Corpse Reviver.
Yeah. You're a corpse reviver. You ain't hear me hating on your little selection. You know, just black people start hating. They say, "Yeah, see you do your little show. Okay, keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? You got it. That's it right there. That's the black woman delegation hand." Drinking the other hand. All you need is a hookah.
Buddy, you lucky I love you.
your little thing. One of the biggest moments, musical moments for the year is I took you to a Bilal show, a live Bilal show.
Oh shit! Shoot, I forgot about Bilal.
You can curse on this show. It's okay.
Oh my gosh,
we're way in.
Bilal.
I mean, I just thought maybe it didn't mean anything to you. I don't know.
It did sometimes. Oh my gosh, he was like lead singer, backup singer, musician.
I'm gonna drink my drink. You go ahead.
Oh my goodness, Bilal, I love you. Like it was so good. Oh my god,
Probably my fifth Bilal show, but it was your first.
It was my first one ever, and it was such an experience. And it was at the Birchmere.
The Birchmere here
in Alexandria, which is not far, in a cut, hidden from the world, but a great place.
Bilal is my number one male vocalist. He is my favorite artist.
Really?
Bilal is my favorite artist. He is a musician. He is an artist, bro. Like I love this dude's music. You know what I'm saying? I've always been a big Bilal fan, and you know I'm a big Doors, Jimi Hendrix, like psychedelics type of stuff or whatever. And I like far out stuff. And Bilal he's abstract. He's you know what I'm saying. He's quirky. He's crazy. He's funny. Yeah. You saw how he was on stage. He's funny on stage. He was hilarious. You know what I mean? Like he just it's like it seems like he's just being himself. And the music is just so dope. And there's moments in my life that's captured by Bilal songs. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's my guy, man. So I was very happy to be able to take you to a show, especially for your first time to see Bilal.
I appreciate that. It rained like holy hell
it rained
that
really
day.
Hard that day.
And I was in a cute dress, y'all, and I was slim. And so I was able to get into this dress, and the thighs was out and everything, and it was raining.
Bilal, man, I need some new music, bro. I know it's on the way. I know it.
He's gonna make.
I have to believe it. I know
because he's touring. He's doing like City Winery.
Yeah, he might be overseas by now.
He recently just did City Winery in Philly.
Oh, word.
Yeah, I saw that.
I mean, you know he's from. He could do that anytime. I don't know if he still lives there or not, but
I saw it on his Instagram page. No, I think he lives in North Carolina.
Okay, he's down. Yeah. See, I'm about to see.
I pay attention. I pay attention.
Well, I don't be following a lot of people on social media.
I'm a stalker.
But yeah, that was dope. The Kendrick album. That was an experience.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That was really good.
That was
really good. And
why did it seem like it moved so fast?
Well, I watched someone speaking about that album, and they basically was like, "Is the Kendrick album too good? Like some songs on the Kendrick album you love, you think is super creative, but do you really go back and listen to them?" Like the arguing song with him and the girl. No, like you listen to that, you're like, wow, this is crazy. It's dope. It's dope the way they did this. But that's not something you're just gonna listen to though.
No, I'm not. That was the one and done.
Like, is he a victim of his own brilliance type of thing? But we won't get.
But My Auntie Is a Man Now is a dope song.
Dope, a lot of dope joints.
What's the other one where he's like, I'm gonna turn you into a song.
Oh, right, right.
Oh,
I can't remember. Yeah,
shit.
it's
Yeah, but no, I thought that one was great.
Oh, it was great. That's not what he was saying.
I just wondering why
it was great
so fast. Did Drake come out right after that?
No, Drake came out before that album.
The
dance album.
It came out before that.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, so what it was like it happened.
It's still moving though. It's still moving.
Okay.
Yeah, he just came out with a new video recently. Like he's doing his thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still moving. He toured. Like
Okay.
he crushed it off that album.
Okay. Did he go overseas quickly?
I think he went overseas.
He went to Europe.
He went to Africa.
Africa. Okay.
And that wasn't. I think that was a personal thing. I don't think he went to Africa to tour. He just went over to Africa to spend time. And then I think I don't know. I don't like I said. I don't be following people like that.
I have a feeling if I go to Africa, y'all ain't coming back.
That might quite possible.
Yeah.
And like I said, Drake's album, of course, we talked about that. And then Nas's KD3 album, just it's my guy, my top MC of all time, doing top MC of all time type shit.
Well, all right.
Those people out there who are watching or listening, put Nas's catalog up against your favorite rapper's catalog, and let's talk about it. Because he just came up with 4 arguably classics, and I hate using that word really, but 4 joints in a couple years. KD 1 through 3 and Black it's Magic, the Magic album. And
so you saying that would knock Hov's albums out the water?
who said anything about Hov?
Well, you said put him up against anybody. You said put his catalog up against anybody.
Put it up.
So you put it up against Hov?
Put it up against Hov, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
But you gotta talk about it. You gotta talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So but anyway, we won't get to that. Those definitely those are big musical moments for me in 2022. I think the Bilal concert being the top one.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to forget
No.
that.
I'm just messing with you, man. It's all
but
good.
I did think about that earlier today. I just didn't put it in my notes in my brain.
And, we can't be dependent on our minds these days. They be failing us.
I'm old.
Gotta take notes. You see, I got my notes in front of me.
I need notes, and I was sleeping today, so the notes ain't happen.
Yeah. So look, next up, let's see if we can just keep going without having a break.
Okay.
You're back to the 2022 thing. Your 2022 focus versus your 2023 focus. Your goals, where your energy was dedicated, etc. in 2022, and where you plan on, where and how you plan on shifting into 2023.
Ooh. So my 2022 focus, I remember, was all about wine. It was all about these certifications. It was all about what I want to do in the wine space and what I want to do about my wine business and Chick on the Scene and launching it and all of that stuff. And right now, my focus is on my health, my healing, and the wine is there, but it's not the focus of my life.
Yeah.
It's not. It's just not the focus. Like, I just don't feel it. I feel like there's something else out there. I feel like for me, healing my body is a huge responsibility first and foremost.
Yeah.
Not saying that I'm still not going to enjoy the wine. And
She's
that
going to
I'm-
enjoy the wine.
I'm still going to share the wine and all of those things. But first and foremost, healing, self-care, enjoying our time, enjoying us and what we do.
Yeah.
And just letting that unfold the way that it does naturally and seeing how it all just rolls out.
That's going into 2023.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The scene just is where I am right now.
It's dope.
And I have to acknowledge the shift or the transition. I saw someone, a girl that I follow, she changed her Instagram name and she's all about wine before. And she's like, I want to share more of my life. She decided that she wanted to change her name and share more about her life with Instagram, and I feel like I'm at a space where that's probably gonna happen for me. Yeah, I'm gonna seriously do it, which is why I wouldn't change it to Trina something wine. Like a bunch of people were like, "Oh, you should change it to, you should make it Trina Sips Wine or Tasting with Trina or wines and all this stuff," and I was like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna leave that Chick on the Scene because That's my name. And
Yeah, no, that's yeah. I wouldn't change that.
I'm not gonna change it. I'm gonna.
No, I would not change that. Chick on the Scene is it.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna just do stuff from there and see where the journey takes me.
No doubt.
I'm excited. I'm looking forward to what adventures we have, what what we do, where we travel, what I cook, what we do in the space, how we change the space.
Yeah, no doubt. So my 2022 focus, I had to realize this, and I guess along the lines of what you were saying, kind of stop beating myself up when I was thinking about my whiskey stuff. And I realized that almost all of my focus in 2022 was on a relationship, so like living, us just living in this.
Really?
Yeah, like I really cut back a lot. Like I did the old fashioned cocktail riffs thing, whatever. But I realized that it was just like this was first, right? So it was like I didn't care about not shooting Whiskey and Kicks content. At first it was like, man, I need to pick it back up. I need to get back to it. Then it was like, wait, no. I want to be this. I want to be doing this. And then I'll get to that in a bit. And that it was it. Once I realized that, I was like, yeah, I'm just going to live in this and just nurture this shit. And then of course, personal growth as well. Like those two were like the biggest focuses for me in 2022. In retrospect, when I really look at it, those were my focuses. Whiskey and Kicks took like a crazy back burner. And then third was, of course, this. From a creative perspective, it was the pod. Like all my creative energy, the majority of it, the vast majority of it went into this pod. Whiskey and Kicks just took a back burner, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like you can as a creator or even as a business owner, you can put something on a back burner for a while and come back to it. That is an actual thing. That's a thing. And it's a thing on a low level, like where I am, like where we are, a smaller scale. And it's a thing in huge corporations and big businesses as well. Like
it's not our focus right now.
Yeah, I've read stories, I've watched YouTube videos on people who have had amazing ideas and put them on the back burner for a while and came back to them later and were successful with them. So with that, I was like, all right, cool. Whiskey and Kicks is just going to chill for a minute. And now towards the end of the year is where I'm starting to ramp up ideas of where I want to go, what I want to do. And definitely one of the biggest things I've come up with is seasons. Like I have to do seasons.
Okay.
I'm going to do a series of this type of video. I'm going to do a series of this type of video as opposed to just doing boom, 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 boom.
Okay.
Now, where's brunch? We're just going to do this week after week after week. This is where that's what we're going to do with this. But yeah, that's kind of 2022. And then going to 2023, it was, focusing on, like in 2022, I learned about what's actually fulfilling to me. Right?
Okay.
Like what things are actually fulfilling to me and doing those things. And in 2023, I want to continue to do those things.
Got it.
And on and so forth. So if I discover new things, then I'll do those things. So doing the things that's fulfilling to me. 2023, financial literacy and execution.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, the married life.
Financial literacy and execution. We have a meeting coming up second week in January with a financial advisor, with my financial advisor. And in a moment of transparency, I got with him last year and I completely failed. I completely failed in executing the financial plan that we came up with.
Okay.
And that's not to say I'm doing bad. I'm doing great, but I just didn't execute. And now I think that I thrive when I guess I'll say when I'm moving and leading, involving others. Right. So I think that now that we're a team and we're going to be doing things together, and I can look at you and look in your eyes and know that I don't want to fail you, then it will push me more. Okay. I think that will push me more, as opposed to me only being accountable to myself. I could tell myself anything. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense.
I got you.
Now, but
I got you.
So I'm looking forward to the financial literacy. Like, I really want to get smarter and learn more and execute those plans in 2023 with you. So in future years, we're in even better. Like, we're doing great, and think about how much greater we could be doing. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So
with some discipline.
Yeah. And then you hear that sigh? That is the sound of foreseeable sacrifice.
Oh my God. It's so much fun right now.
Right. It's so much fun. And I already said, we might have to sit it down for a solid year.
Can we go somewhere?
Right, exactly. So, but we won't get into all that right now. We're gonna keep this fun and light. And then lastly for 2023 is finding business direction. Right? So
I'm so frustrated with that.
Yeah, I'm a creator, and all I want to do is just create and execute my visions. And once I execute them, I am completely fulfilled. But I recognize that I need to improve my business mind. And what is it? Business acumen?
Business acumen. Yes.
I have to get better. I have to acknowledge and be more intentional with the business side of everything. Now, I know I've thought about how I want to structure everything. Right? I understand that. I'm still trying to come up with a name for that.
Okay.
Right? And then, all the things underneath it already exist, but it exists in a different way. So, that business direction,
I understand.
I need to get on that.
I did so much. I felt so frustrated this year with the business stuff, because if you're on Instagram and you follow just a few business talks, business speakers, this is what you need to do for your LLC and this and that, and then you need to have this, and you should have an umbrella and all of this stuff. And I was writing things down. I was investigating. I sat in on talks. Yeah. I did middle of the night, 2 a.m. because I couldn't sleep, clicked on something. And the next thing you know, I was on a free something broadcast or something, and just all of these different business things that I was putting myself into and exposing myself and making my list. Like, I mean, I have my DMB, I have my Duns and Bradstreet number, I have my incorporation stuff. I'm good with the state. I'm registered, my company, all these things. And it was a process to get there. And then it's just like, after, like, well, shit, what am I supposed to do? And then I got a bill from like the state saying I needed to pay for the year to keep my license good. And I was like, shit, for real? And I was like, then I got to pay some taxes on some things in a minute. And so just all of that stuff, having a business. And again, Instagram will make it look like having a business is like, you should be doing this, and you could put your G-Wagon in your LLC name. Yeah, all those things. So you'll be like, wait, I gotta get a G-Wagon before 2022 is over.
I gotta go get me a Range right now.
And I gotta put it in my business.
How much does it weigh?
All of those things. And it was just like, oh my gosh. And I just like checked out. But I did the basics to keep me legal. But yeah, that's Yeah,
it's the thing. You can relate.
yeah, I totally know, because I was overwhelmed and I had to unfollow some people because the way that they talk at you, like, you're not doing
talk
enough.
at you. Ooh,
You're not
you're
doing
right.
enough.
Right.
You ain't doing this. If you're not doing this, you wasting time. And if you're not doing this, then your business is gonna do this. And if you're not doing this, and the you want to work harder, not smarter. No, you want to work smarter, not harder. And you should be this should be paying for that, and you should have this. And I'll just be like, oh my God, how are these people doing all of this stuff? These people don't got no jobs, because I got like a 9 to 5 still.
You know what it's all really about?
What is it about?
Doing what makes you happy.
Yeah. I mean, because being in an ashram in Bali would make me really happy. If I could just like sell everything and do nothing else ever again, I'd be fine.
Perfectly content.
Yeah.
Like, so that's another thing. It's like you work through, like, you watch all these YouTube. I watch YouTube. That's my form of entertainment. My main form of entertainment is YouTube. So I'm coming across improvement videos all the time, whether it's improving your business, improving your podcast, how to work this camera, how to maximize your Rodecaster Pro, what function in your Galaxy that you're not using, how to make this cocktail, whatever it is. That's where I am, and they can really. It's the same point that you just made. They can really make you feel like you're not doing anything, much less enough.
Right.
You know what I mean? So the reality is, like, we have to find out what makes us happy, what is fulfilling to us.
Yes.
And do that shit, because you could die tomorrow.
Yep.
You can die tonight.
Because
like,
folks are
you don't
dying.
know. Yes.
Our age.
Yes.
Our peers.
You know what I mean? So who's to say what you should be doing during the time that you spend on this planet?
Absolutely. I agree.
Shout out to 2022. Shout out to 2022. It's been a good year.
It's been a great year. I can honestly say that. I do feel like there was a lot of growth internally. There was just a lot of growth. There was a lot of me using my throat chakra. Activating my throat chakra.
If you see these dogs in the front yard, just go upstairs. I'm going hard. Bing bong.
No.
What were you saying?
The activation of my throat chakra to speak up for myself, to articulate how I'm feeling, to just not swallow things and keep them to myself, to actually just stand up for myself.
Yes.
Just to speak up.
Yeah, you spoke about that on the last pod too.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that was a huge thing for me.
Huge.
It's a huge stress reliever for me to not be carrying around a lot of things and to just speak from my truth and my gut and my heart and my everything. So I think that was major.
Yeah.
For me for 2022. And I feel like leaps and bounds have been made. I'm definitely, you don't want to go into the next year feeling like you're the same person that you were. Ain't nothing changed, same OG. Nah. And it's not the new year, new me either.
Exactly. I was just
thinking
about the same thing.
It's not new year, new me. It's progression, is work. It's acknowledging both strengths and weaknesses and working to improve all of those things for the next year.
Because not to get too crazy, but time is a construct, right?
Yeah.
So the new year is just an opportunity. It just presents an opportunity for you to reflect and look forward. It's just an opportunity. It could easily happen in July.
It sure
It's
could.
just time. You know what I'm saying? It's just an opportunity presented based on the calendar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we say this is the end of the year.
Yeah.
This is not the end of the year for everybody. Some people follow a lunar calendar.
Yeah. Some
know what I
people
mean?
start their New Year's on their birthday.
Some people start a new year on their birthday. It's all types of different beliefs. But in our society, January 1st marks the first day of a new year. And, towards the end of the year, which is December, we always reflect on the past 11 months or so, 11, 12 months. and say we're gonna do things differently starting on this day. The gym will be packed and all that kind of stuff for a few weeks.
Oh my God, everyone will be on the Kanye workout plan.
Kanye workout plan.
Oh my gosh.
1 and 2 and
Get that right and get time.
So yeah, man, we but there's nothing wrong with that. It's like, you know, yeah, we're just participating in something, you know, with this whole looking back, reminiscing and looking forward type of thing.
Yeah.
But it's good for the soul. I think it's good for planning. It's good for individuals. It's good for relationships.
Yeah.
It's good for all those things because, you know, you just get on the same accord.
And starting for us in January, we're doing dry January.
For a month, dry January.
Dry January.
Shout out to that.
What is dry January, you ask?
No alcohol.
That means we're not
grandma.
doing any alcohol
As
the
my
entire
grandma would
month
say.
of January, ladies and gentlemen. 0.
No alcohol.
No alcohol. Nothing.
Easy peasy.
Mocktails, wine with alcohol removed.
Oh yeah, we do have some.
We have 2 bottles.
2 bottles of non-alcoholic.
Of non-alcoholic wine.
They're both bubbly, right?
No, one's a bubbly and one's a Sangiovese.
Yeah, that'll be dope. We'll start that next. We'll do that next week.
That'll be next week.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yo. So yeah, this is one of the last drinks we're gonna have this year. And then dry for a month and back boozing it up in February.
Check for me. February is my birthday, y'all. So when we come back, we coming back with a vengeance.
That February brunch is gonna be lit.
Woo! Hey.
Are we gonna take a break from brunch too? It's gonna be tough doing brunch without mimosas and stuff.
Oh, we taking a break from brunch?
We're gonna be brunching at home or something. I don't know.
Brunching at home?
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
We will.
Yo, man, I appreciate you in 2022.
I appreciate you, husband.
You know what I'm saying? I booed you up. You know what I'm saying?
You locked me down.
Locked you down.
All the way.
All the way.
All the way.
How did I say the other day? I made what is it called? An innocent woman. What did I say? It made an innocent woman out of you or something?
You made a decent
woman. is that the same they used to say?
I don't know.
Remember I said that the other day? I forgot how it goes.
I forgot.
Damn, an honest woman. I made an honest woman out of you.
Shit. That's something, y'all. You made an honest woman out of me.
Oh man. So yeah, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? In the year you provided to me in 2022, and I look forward to us building in 2023.
Yes.
I'm gonna work on projecting my voice some more.
Hey.
On the pod, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna keep it sultry, y'all.
Yeah, keep it sultry. You know what I mean? I'm gonna talk about some of my flaws soon too.
What flaws?
Maybe on the next. I have flaws. Maybe on the next pod. Maybe I'll get into that. But I'm gonna work on those things in 2023 too.
Okay.
And or just embrace them. It is what it is. I've already embraced them, but
yeah.
So yeah, man. You ready?
I'm ready.
2023.
I'm ready.
Ooh. Before you know it, it'll be a year anniversary.
Oh my God.
Oh man! Shout out to us.
Hey.
Another episode in the books. Beans is looking at me right now. Just said his name.
He's like, what is going on?
Like, all right, enough of this shit.
What are y'all doing?
Appreciate y'all, yo. Thank you.
Please
Thank you.
like, subscribe, share, and comment.
Thanks to everyone who has supported the Where's Brunch podcast.
Yes.
Tell a friend, tell a friend.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
All podcast streaming platforms and YouTube. And we will see you guys in 2023. Have a happy
New Year.
Y'all be good, man.
Hey.
Brocky.
Trina Marie.
And we out.